Hi, my name is Hamish Shepherd from Cruncher's Alternative Accountants. I wanted to do a quick video today just because we live in uncertain times, but it's also exciting times as a business owner. There's a lot of change about at the moment, and every day when we listen to the news, it's announcing another wave of redundancies at what once was successful retail chains. Someone once said, and I apologise, I don't know who it was, those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Which got me thinking about why does a once successful business fall from favour and in extreme circumstances close their doors for good. I was browsing, I've read recently, and I think it was in the Metro or something like that, that the Last Blockbuster was getting turned into an Air BnB rental. And we all know, or people at my age anyway, know that there used to be a Blockbusters on every street corner. And there was a time when we all had a borrowing card in our pocket and we'd all go down into the Blockbusters and would spend about half an hour deciding what we were going to watch that weekend or whatever. I remember in the early 90s and simpler kind of, and to be fair, actually poorer times as well, when Melissa and me on a Friday night would get a litre and a half bottle of Lambrusco wine from the offie. And yes, it is classy. And then we'd go in, grab a video, and something, one of the first ones I think we watched was Wayne's World, and yes, that is cheesy. And then we'd settle down and enjoy a takeaway in the house and watch the video, and yes, that was tasty. So what happened to Blockbusters? Where did they actually go from there? And I'll put up a graphic as well at this just to show you kind of the rise and fall of Blockbusters. The first thing that we've got to kind of understand is that, in 2004, Blockbuster's turnover was about £6 billion. And going right across to 2009, basically that is when the turnover from Netflix basically overtook Blockbuster's. Netflix revenue at that point was around about £2 billion, and so was Blockbusters. Blockbusters had fallen from £6 billion to £2 billion. And as we all know now, Blockbusters went into receivership and bankruptcy, and Netflix is going from strength to strength. So yeah, even if we go back before 2002, believe it or not, in the early days of Netflix, Blockbusters had actually the opportunity to buy Netflix for about £50 million, but they actually passed up the opportunity, preferring to concentrate on a bricks and mortars policy. There are several reasons why Blockbusters ultimately failed. One, I think they got too comfortable with success. They failed to move with the times and were too late in actually understanding that the clients basically had moved on, and what the customers then wanted had actually changed as well, and they were no longer offering the service that the clients actually are needing. Now, they did try and rectify it. They tried to replicate Netflix's original model by introducing a mail-in service, and they even attempted to use rental kiosks. However, they were always at that point playing catch-up. And if you're playing catch-up, it's never a great place to be in the business, because the positioning is so much weaker than the positioning of the front runners, whether it be through technology or whether it be through a unique selling proposition or whatever. By failing to adapt their business model in a timely manner and failing to recognise the changes in customer needs, the once market leader, sadly, has now stopped trading, went into bankruptcy, with the last store now destined to be some sort of quirky tourist homage to what was once a multi-million-dollar business. So really, what to take out of it? In your business, always be mindful of who you're catering for. Yes, we all have a vision of what we want our business to be and what we want our business to represent. However, if that doesn't resonate with the clients, then you run the risk of failure in the long term. Thank you for listening. My name is Hamish Shepherd, Cruncher's Alternative Accountants.